Welcome back. Louisiana Senator John Kennedy just put out a bill that he says exposes communist China funneling money into American schools. Senator Kennedy says, quote, the Chinese Communist Party has been targeting our universities for a long time, and Americans deserve to know whether their schools are yoking themselves to such an impressive authoritarian regime. This bill would shine a light on where Beijing is peddling its influence on the U.S. campuses that shape our kids' hearts and minds. Chrissy Clark joins us now for more on this. She's a reporter focusing on education at the Daily Caller. She's also a Newsmax contributor. Also with us, Xi Van Fleet. She fled communist China, is now a senior fellow with 1776 Action, a group created by President Trump, or at least inspired by President Trump, to restore patriotic education. Great to have you both here.
Thanks for having us.
All right, Xi, let's go first to you on this one and talk about Senator Kennedy's bill. Here's a couple points here. Any educational institution receiving more than $5,000 from a Chinese-affiliated entity must disclose donor to the Department of Education. I mean, we learned a lot about how concerning this is with the Penn Biden Center and Joe Biden. Talk to us about how deep this funding is woven into the fabric of America's higher education institutions.
Yes, first of all, I want to let Americans know that despite of the appearance, China is a very poor country. In the rural areas, the students have hardly their roof over their classroom. Some students have to work hours to get to school. But CCP, they don't care about those poor kids in China. Why they're pouring millions of dollars to our educational system? One reason, and that's the only reason, to buy influence. Not only in academia, which they have been doing that for decades with the Confucius Institute. They are doing that for high schools, and lately the reports show that they have been pouring over $1 million to the elite high school in Virginia, Thomas Jefferson High School.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's also in elementary school. Actually, there's all sorts of programs called Sister Exchange Program, and they are influencing our education. Can I just say one more thing?
Sure, sure, real quick.
Yeah, it's just showing that their effort buying off. In Virginia recently, the Democrats and the school union killed the bill to require that in school we teach the horror and evil of communism.
And you have to wonder why they did that. And Chrissy, what took so long for so many parents and a lot of America to wake up what's actually happening with this infiltration of CCP money into America's schools?
Yeah, so I actually brought up a report, and I usually would never look at my phone on TV, but I am here with the facts that I've had since 2021. And my question is, why is it taking this long for the federal government and Republicans to do something about this? Back in August of 2021, I was reporting that according to the Clarion Project, colleges all across the nation have been misreporting or underreporting, of course, underreporting donations from hostile regimes, including China, by over $1.5 billion. This is not just a China project. This is happening in, let's see, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Russia, and some of the biggest discrepancies are coming from some of our biggest universities, including Cornell, Texas A&M, the University of Colorado Boulder, and Yale University. So to just target, one country it's giving lie that this is going to be a solution. This needs to be a targeted, offense against these colleges that are accepting money. They need to accurately report the money. They need to report the money from where they're taking it from. And if they're going to be an effort to stop it, don't just stop it against China. Stop it against Saudi Arabia, Qatar, all of these opposing countries. It's got to be a much more widespread effort.
Parents wonder why their kids go to college and come home hating their country. This might explain why these programs. Chrissy, Xi Van Fleet, great to see you both. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.